grand tour from me bestie. So we just worked out, I was 19, she was 23 when we met. And then I was 20, she was 24. We took off and went to Europe and travelled in an old English ambulance that we decked out to a luxury mobile house on wheels, and you welded up the bike rack, remember?
On an angle.
On an angle, and then we bought a little Honda 125, stuck that on the back, and we did England, Scotland, France, Spain. 8 months, mate. Best adventure ever. So I had my 21st birthday in London, and Mimma had her 25th on the beach in Spain. Yay! It was an awesome adventure. So here I am, 30 years later, having another wicked, amazing adventure. A long time between adventures. 30 years, too long.
No, we've had a few other adventures.
Yeah, I know, but like big flip outs where I've sold up and packed up. And
oh, right, yeah, true.
I did. I sold the apartment to go to Europe.
But, you know, we went to Kalgoorlie.
Yeah, we've done heaps everywhere. We've been everywhere, man. Best adventures. We laughed and laughed and laughed. When we should have been
This is one big adventure for 5 years.
Huge. This is not dirt life, but I'm not complaining. Mangroves at low tide opposite Mim's house. And again, that. Oh, game on. That's quite incredible. This is how they raise the houses up here. They just jack them up and then, you know, do like timber pallets and secure it, turn it into a second-story home. I love my hammock. I love my tent. Anywhere, anytime, any place.
So there's a house up here.
So Mimma's house came from 3 streets away. They cut it in half, they move it over here and they just hammer it back together again.
Yeah, look here, look here. That's it.
Whoa! Did you get that?
I think so, part of it.
Yay! So excited. So Mim and I on our way to see Wyatt at Full Force Racing Components and give the girl the TLC she needs. So freaking excited. So I just texted Wyatt saying I'm on my way and he said, yep, great. Woohoo! Oh, she feels funny with no windscreen. Looks like she's got a short front end. Look at her all twisted and bent. Poor girl. From the Gibb River cartwheel. Woo! Yay! So excited! Got a lot to do. I head out to the desert. Mark's leaving next Wednesday, so if I leave on the same day, hopefully we'll meet halfway, sort of near either, I don't know, Vink or Urulu or somewhere red and remote. Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Morning. Probably wondering what I'm doing showing up in a Rozzy video. Well, I got a bit restless here in Fremantle and I've decided to hit the road, head across direction Alice Springs and the Great Central Road and rendezvous with young Rozzy somewhere out there. She's heading out of Brizzy and yeah, I'm going to join the Great Rozzy road trip again, do the Eastern States, have a bit of a look around. That's where I'm from originally. So me and Brucey here, there's Bruce in the background. Going to hit the road Wednesday, which is pretty soon, and head out through Kalgoorlie, Laverton, Warburton, Katajuta, Uluru, and somewhere around there we'll meet the Rosmeister and continue the journey. Yeah, here we go.
Beauty. Unit 15. There it is. Yay! Yeehaw! Well done. I thought it was going to be a case of the blind leading the blind. You did well. Yeah. Mate, I've done that a few times on this journey. I'm like, shit. What am I doing, Roz? Get my shit together. Oh, how exciting. Okay. Tuesday night, this one was made better at 30 minutes.
Yeah, nice. Toy shop.
Yeah, everything's just like... Thank you so much.
That's all right.
I'm just so freaking excited now.
So what's the plan of attack?
Come and have a look. Native Australian stingless bees look like. Look, they're tiny. So cute. Yay! So just got back from the botanical park and Mim's taking me to see our beautiful boy Caden. So Caden was just like tiny when they left Perth. Oh, I miss my friends so much. Hey, oh, beautiful. And we've been eating all fucking day.
Oh,
I've got to go
too
back
much
out in the
food,
bush.
too
Calorie
much food.
replacement program is getting out of control. Done. I'm like, I can't even suck my gut in anymore. How am I just stand behind you, Caden? Oh, I'm so skinny. So we're sitting down at the Japanese restaurant. Daniel, KTM 1190. Thanks for coming up and saying hello. Made it the Kajura. Keep me dry again. Take two. Right, back to the rest of the maintenance. Woman's work is never done. Just putting the protection back into the clim. And I've been at it for a few minutes already. And breaking out in a sweat. This is probably just a little bit harder than Harry's hole. And the Velcro keeps catching and I can't even turn it inside out to do it, and the sleeves are really quite tight and narrow and it's catching on everything, and I can't get the Velcro to unlatch and do it back up, and oh, this is really starting to piss me off. Fucking big maintenance. Beautiful Wyatt ripped off my front wheel for me and dropped it off in the hail yesterday, so that's ready to go to Ash's wheels. I cannot find a Honda front wheel anywhere, so Ash's spoked wheels spoke to him and he's going to have a look at it, and he might be able to just replace perhaps the rim and still use the hubs and spokes. I've got a couple of filters to clean out, so that's a spare sleeve. So this is how my uni filter works. It's a sleeve on top of the foam filter. God, look how dirty it is. And I always carry a spare sleeve oiled up, so I've got to clean that whole lot up. Got my oil and everything to do it with. Then the old windscreen, mate, none in Australia. So I'm going to peel all this off again, clean it all up, and take to it with the glue again. I mean, the glue held up pretty strong. Just that full-on Corro killed it, so I'll be able to peel all the epoxy resin off and have another bash at fixing that. So my headlight globe, and that was a nightmare getting that off as well. I had to rip half the bloody bike apart. So, yeah, from my cartwheel down the gib, this was snapped as well, so it's another thing I need to glue up, and I've already glued this bit up and knitted it together with the zip ties as well. So fuck all that just to change a light globe. What a nightmare. And what else? And the seat. So I used to do motor trimming 20 years ago, can do boats and did all the drag cars and the parachutes and everything like that. Did my HZ ute. So I can't get into a trimmer here, but a trimmer was beautiful enough to give me some more foam. So I'm just gonna pull all the staples off and cut the guts out. I insisted to my trimmer in Perth that he uses memory foam, but it was just way too soft. So I'm just going to rip the cover off and cut the guts of the foam out, replace it with this more dense foam, glue it in, and then just staple it all back up again. So that's nothing for me. It's a 2-minute job. Yeah, so today's Sunday, and I'm still hoping to take off on Wednesday because Mark's leaving Perth on Wednesday, so I'd love to meet halfway somewhere near Fink, or maybe for me a little bit further at Uluru, but yeah, Mark's a heaps faster rider than me, so yeah, halfway. But I'm just busting to get back out into the desert. So yeah, lots to do between now and then. So Wyatt's still working on my bike, God bless him. He pulled the Olin shock off the back, and he's pulled all that apart and double checked all that as well and replaced the oil on that, and he's just doing a gun of a job. So I'll go there hopefully maybe tomorrow or Tuesday, and once he's done all the forks, he's just going to kind of restore them and replace all the oil and sort of put them back to fresh again. Then we're going to load the bike up again and with all my weight and gear, and take it for a ride and work out from there what he needs to do, if he's got to revalve it and that. So yeah, he's doing a lot of work on it. Plus he's going to replace all my bearings for me, but I can't do the bearing on the front tyre until Ashes has done their bit on it. And then I've booked in for Tyres for Bike to get some new rubber as well. So yeah, just lots to be done, but you know, it's better doing it in a big city where I got access to tool and working space and stuff like that. But yeah, I just want to go out to the desert. Just busting. All right, heaps to do, better get stuck back into it. Spending too much money when I'm in the city. Gotta go. Jack from Ash's Tyres. Gold. Looking at the tyre now. Yay. Or the wheel, rather. Yay. Fingers crossed. Great little shop. You can spend some bucks in here. Paint. Adventure riding. Most expensive way to live like a homeless person on 2 wheels.
Good news, your wheel's not that bad. It just needs a quick tour up and should be all good to go.
I think I'm gonna cry.
Perfect.
Yay! Thank you!
That's alright.
Yay! I'm so happy! Yay! Oh, good, mate. Oh, you're a legend. Thank you. I'm so happy. I can't tell you how happy I am.
We'll just fit the tyre up, and I noticed it wasn't balanced either, but chuck some weight
Oh,
on it.
well, I was charged for a balance.
Oh, really?
I am the happiest adventure rider in the world. I got my wheel and they did it while I waited, and I know they're absolutely flat out booked out. So I am so grateful. Jack and the crew, thank you so much. One step closer to the desert. Yay. On my way to see Wyatt, I'm coming with the wheel. Done and dusted. When I rode into Brisbane in the freezing cold storm, like I was so cold, I was like, clamping onto my teeth, and I actually did a tiny little chip of a slither of my bottom tooth. So just had that, cut and polished. Oh well, carry on. Go back out to the desert, I won't have to worry about that. Rough and ready. Backyard motor trimming. So yeah, just got the new foam, cut out all the memory foam that was put in there before, and just used a blade to shape it. I've just put some glue on both sides, just wait for it tacky to stick, and then I'll reapply the cover to it. But yeah, that'll definitely be heaps better. Yeehaw. Electric stapler. I just used A bit of the old Bunnings quick grip on both sides of the fabric and on the plastics, and pulled it around, stuck it. Now I'll go with 2 hands. Use the cheap Bunnings stapler to secure it even more. But yeah, I can't get the staples deep in the way the good old electric staples work. But yeah, this'll work. It's definitely going to be heaps more comfy. Yay! The old rough and ready Bunnings $5 special. I think they are, Mim. Hey?
Yep. Just get that cigarette out of there.
It's just, you really just got to put some effort into it to get them to go in hard enough through the plastic, but I'll tap them down more with a hammer.
How tight have you got that on top?
No, good.
Oh,
yeah,
you.
so, and I only like cut the foam, so that's still the memory foam at the back there. I just cut it, joined it. But yeah, it's sort of, my butt sits there, so now that's just full on, heaps better support. It'll be contribute towards my hip health. 17,000 kilometres later.
Lovely.
This might work. Do the job. Beauty. Yep, that works. Taking the effort to learn the GoPro voice commands. GoPro, turn on. GoPro, start recording. Okay, that's working. But how can I do it in quick mode?
Is there a quick mode?
There is, which is what I normally have it on, so I can just like press the button on the top and get it working. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, turn off.
Right.
So, yay! Thank you, Wyatt, for letting me use your workshop. So, air filters in, lights done, guards back on. What else? And the seat. Gotta do my backyard re-trimming job. But I've got to say, this is the best workshop I've ever worked in.
It is
apart from my
spotless.
old
Look at
workshop.
Apart from yours, of course.
Yes. Oh my God, so OCD. It's just, you know.
Yeah, Wyatt,
music to my OCD.
that's disgraceful, that mess down there, Wyatt. Isn't it?
Yeah. I was making tools for her bike.
Oh, can't wait to get my ass on this. That's it there.
Much better.
Now. Got it. Got it. Beautiful. Ooh, that's going to be so good. Oh, my hips are going to be so grateful. Can't believe I've done this many kilometres already. Agony. But you kind of don't think about it, you know, when you're riding and you're in the zone. It's not until you get off and you're like, oh. I should ever do something about that seat. My Bunnings.
Yay, Bunnings.
Awesome right angle ratchet screwdriver tool. Get legs. Start drinking the fertiliser. There we go. I can get my legs.
Sea salt promotes root growth.
I don't want a root. It's too complicated. It interferes with the journey. The only thing I'm going to be throwing my leg over is my bike. A lot more enjoyable. Goes as long as I want. Doesn't let me down. Makes me want to come back for more. I'm having Chinese out in Fortitude Valley like the old days. Chinese. Oh, little piggies eating lovely. Shopping! Going in. So here you go. This is what happens when you go bike shopping. You just meet the best people. Introduce yourselves.
I'm Matt.
So we've all spent an hour extra in the shop. Not spending money, but shooting the breeze about adventures. So BMW F800. And KDM 1290. Yeah, big, because big is best, you know, compensate. Is that right? All right, carry on shopping. Well, I didn't plan on spending that kind of money, but I love my music. I love my music when I ride, and what a bloody good salesman convinced me that this is the best for sound. So we will see. Next shop. I really just over shopping now. Anyway, got my Aero Commander. Couldn't find an extra small. Clearly my head's not big enough, but small will work. It's better than a helmet that's taken a few knocks. So yeah, I'm done shopping. All right, going home. Go play on my bike. I'm coming, Wyatt. I'm coming. Oh, sad day. I'm gonna miss my Scorpion, but it's a shame I can't get it in Australia. Gonna miss this gigantic visor. So anyway, had to go for the Aero Commander. It was probably the only one that was nice, but I'm really actually quite surprised at the lack of range in Brisbane in these massive superstores. Like very little small range in relation to adventure riding helmets for sure. Lots of motocross helmets, but yeah, this one's just had one too many kisses on the dirt. But yeah, I've had some amazing adventures with this one, so now I've got to transfer my Pro Shot across to here, and got myself the new Cardo Freecom. Like, I'm guaranteed that that's just the best with JBL speakers, and I love my music, so now I've just got to do a bit of surgery, put that on there and swap this across, and we're good to go. And I'll leave this one here with Mim and eventually get it sent back to Perth, and it's part of my memorabilia. Okay, the windscreen. So I've re-epoxy resined it. Might just do a little bit more. I've done it on both sides again. But this is off as an SWM Super Jewel. It's a cracker of a windscreen. Like, this has been through maybe 200 drops. But it was the crack on the gib that finally cracked it properly. But anyway, so this will be my third time. It was just this all came undone again doing the road up to the Cape. So Loctite, these are great because they pre-mix. And I've just bought this German product, acryl glass polish. Anyway, it's acrylic polish for glass. So I'm going to give it a whirl and see if it brings it up, because there's none of these in the country. Got nothing to lose. Let's see how we go. That was a 10-second rub. Like 10 seconds. Just with, you know, someone here. And whoa. Whoa. Okay. I got some work cut out for me now. Wow, that's amazing. All right, carry on. Helmet's all done. I've got my Velcro on for the Pro Shot. I've mounted the Cardo on, and it was great. It's got this little hole in it where all the wiring tucks into, and the speakers just go into little pockets in the ear gaps, but I can actually still feel them a little bit, so we'll see how that goes. And it comes with this GoPro mount as well on the top. So I've stuck that all on, and I'll try that out tomorrow as well. But yeah, the Pro Shot will just simply Velcro right onto the front like that. Once I press it on, I'm just going to give these overnight to dry, but that'll still sit on the front like that. So see how we go. I'll give you my review of it once I've had a good shot at it.